Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweights. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. He's on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one scheduled for 10. Every fight takes on its own unique personality. In this fight, looks like it's going to be a matching of wits and technical displays.
Yeah, if it was a chess match, it wouldn't be a lot of knights jumping over to castles. It'd be a lot of pawns moving forward.
And the referee warning him for that shot that went downstairs.
Keep it clean, guys.
South of the border, and the ref gives him the warning. Blocks that punch. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
A razor-sharp hook to the head by the killer. Halfway through round number one. The killer's landed a good, solid combination. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
Good return fire that time. Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. The Killers now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. How about a return to sender with the left hand? End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. Gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think, seriously, that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Really frustrating his opponent now. The Killer's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Final minute of a round that'll go down in the history books. The Killer's right hand scores well. So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way it's solid. Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight.
Come on!
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're gonna find out right now, he needs them right now.
The killer's intent there was to hit his opponent with a low blow, and it's exactly what he did. Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round, a little bit of a momentum gain.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to be David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight, when really you just want to buy a little time.
Jab right hand.
Keep it going. Keep moving.
Halfway through this round, targeting that midsection now with the combo.
Move.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. The killer's the kind of boxer, and now you see him scoring well with, wow! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. That's a big hook to the head by the killer.
Keep working the body.
Relax, relax. Relax. Just gotta relax. Gotta move out there. Right? Move, move, move. Okay, keep moving. Breathe now. Breathe. You good? Can we recoup from that? Beautiful. Beautiful. I want another round exactly like that. This is
Some guys just get out of the gate well, and such is the case tonight. Teddy's scorecard has him up 3 rounds to zip. So he went down earlier, and yet he's still fighting with the same kind of style, the same kind of disposition he was fighting with before the knockdown. If I'm the opponent, maybe that's a sign to me that, hey, maybe I didn't hurt the guy that much.
Or maybe it's a sign that this son of a gun is just very predictable. He can't change. And maybe I'm going to have a party tonight because I'm going to keep...
Look at that. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. This fight is over. The killer's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
by way of knockout, your winner, the killer.
Feeling
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can